And the guys that sell this stuff came to me and they wanted to demonstrate it, so I shot some video of it. The video is a bit disorganized, which is why I'm posting this video only on my secondary channel. Holy shit!
Yeah.
That is bright.
Yep.
No, that's wow, that's great.
What's your distance that you did that at?
It was about 2 inches on like that. It was going across.
That's their. Is that their unit? It's about 2.
Yeah, 2,500.
Yeah, I know the unit. It's about.
That is cured.
Yeah.
That is really cured.
And that I expect you'd get something like that. I just don't know what the spectrum is of that light. But maybe they've gone broadband on that one.
So the cool thing Fuse has got is just a mercury bulb. Only costs $50, but it's much slower at curing the finish.
I feel like when I'm looking at it, I actually see it stopping. I see it.
No, you don't see it stopping.
I kid you not. I see
when you
I see when it kind of
molecules tightening.
Not the molecules.
You have very good eyes.
I'm not kidding. I'm really like, yeah, that's
What is it that you're...
I think with Pat's you can see him stop.
You can see everything.
You probably have a dripping brush and the drop freezes midair.
One thing that was a bit bad though is that I went to a shop to shoot this, to spray a base with that, and all the overfume for the testing and all that stuff went into the vent, into the filter, and the filter stayed uncured. So 2 days after, the guy called me, he's like, your stuff doesn't dry. Ooh, sorry. I went back with the lamp.
I cured his filter.
I cured his filter so that way he could take it out properly.
It's been 3 minutes.
So we're just waiting for the paint to dry here, eh?
Yeah. See, now we're all getting impatient. We want it to be like Pat's $2,000 light.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a great idea. Don't get me wrong. I mean, when they did the tests with the 3M stuff, it was all the same. The bowl, all the other products, all the same thing. Those are special lights, no question.
This has been in the sun for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Feels dryish, but it's still kind of tacky, so give it more time. They say about half an hour of full sunlight should be enough to cure it.
That is rooted in metal halide, right?
You see him getting it? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the spectrum on that is actually a higher spike point. The way the arches are in, they're doped with...
Okay, you guys ready to avert your eyes?
Yeah. Light up the room.
It's Christmas.
I didn't know UV was green.
It shows
the way your camera sees it.
Yeah.
It's the way your camera sees it. Done?
Yeah. Then if you have like a so that's cured. And it doesn't clog that much your sandpaper. It's really cool. See how like the surface is not level. It's not level, but you see a grain is filled. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
I'm just allowed to have spent the 12 minutes without moving it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really true, and it really is an issue of everything from the distance. At 6 inches is one thing, up to 9 can prove to be better. You get a larger diameter.
Yeah, I think the focus point on here is just a little bit too tight right now.
Yeah.
Like maybe move that lamp all the way to the top of it, the post.
But what I'm used to seeing is probably something more around that.
Yeah. But that's,
maybe even a bit higher. Yeah, you're right.
You're
absolutely right.
If the first coat is super well applied, you can actually sand like quite a bit on that and get a really thin run of it.
Yeah, I think that one's just been sitting there.
Yeah,
it's still wet, isn't it?
And it's still. Now, if I put it offset here, I am going to start getting some cure on that edge.
Yeah, that'd be good.
There's still UV in that.
The one I had outside is already tacky. Like there's no liquidy on it, but it's sticky.
Yeah,
usually it's.
It truly is, and I don't know what we're dealing with. Noontime sky. they were done. The readings were done. 210 microwatts at 315, right in the right spot in the spectrum. That's noontime sun or a midday sun in July or something like that. That's a peak for UV output at that point. This is not. This is achieving that in a very, very specific region. That's what's happening here. And that's what, if we were to lay out four lights like this at a foot, the overlap is giving us probably in that range of 200 to 300 watts. It becomes the whole region becomes UV sun levels or more or higher than what the sun would be giving you.
So this is equivalent to the sun at what distance?
About 12 inches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in that peak spike.
Oh, like in like this big an area.
Yeah, right. And that's why
Okay.
when you overlap the lights, if you get down to 50 microwatts off one light, think of the four lights all crossing each other's paths, you end up with, 40, 80, 120, 160 microwatts. You're getting close to that UV level of the sun.
So why are you scratching that?
Just checking the
This.
adhesion.
Oh, I see.
You guys are crazy. I don't know anybody that wants to destroy the stuff they build.
You have to be able to.
I know.
So that doesn't look like it's stuck very well.
No, like I've
Or maybe that didn't cure all
I'm
the way
aware of
through.
a few different products like this, and almost everybody sells a sealer or a sealer binder.
Yeah.
So I'd be tempted to try it with
Put your sealer on.
put some of my sealer on, then try it on top of that.
Do you think it could also be that it wasn't cured all the way through by any chance?
No, it seems cured enough. But this is, I mean, my stuff would do the same thing. If I didn't use a sealer,
Oh, okay.
this will do the same thing.
So this mahogany is just hard to stick to? Or any wood?
Different woods are different. This isn't the worst. I mean, there's oilier.
Yeah.
Do this, avert your eye.
Yeah.
Everybody ready?
Yep. Ready?
Oh boy. Okay.
So to get a mirror smooth guitar type finish always involves several coats and then buffing it smooth to get that mirror shine. So this is what Pat is testing here with the finish.
Motor running free.
Oh yeah. Oh, that one's only 1/3 horsepower and half the speed.
Imagine.
You know, a lot of people have asked me about building air raid sirens, plans for that, and I'm like, the hell, I'm not going to help you with that, because it's like
In white, we don't know where it was, and it's impossible. I don't use any white-based finishes or grain fillers or anything. I just use the transparent epoxy.
So this whole session really didn't go as planned. It's a hard finish, but the adhesion is really a problem, and it really needs a primer. The primer that comes with Pat's system did help it quite a lot, but without a primer like that, you could just get under it with a chisel and peel it off. The initial plan had been to compare this finish how it performs to other finishes, but we completely got stuck on the adhesion problem. And really, they need to sell that finish with a primer that makes it stick better. So they later sent me a can of primer to go with that finish, and I used that on my table saw top for the homemade table saw, and that worked out pretty good. I think I'll use that for future homemade machines as well, though the finish is not as convenient to apply as just a plain old regular finish. The main disadvantage is that it's quite smelly, so you really need a well ventilated area or outside, and that you need to UV cure it, and the sunlight works best for that.
That's enough of that. Ta-da!
Yay!